And here we go then, it's time to start a brand new career mode on the channel. Just wrapped up the Barcelona career mode and right now we're heading over to England in the Premier League to take over Arsenal. And I'm so excited then to start this new career mode with Arsenal. We get to do an Arsenal career mode on the channel, so this is the first time. Should be a lot of fun in this one. We're seeing what Arteta is doing with the squad right now. Big spending in the summer transfer window, but as you can see so far, it looks like it's paying off. And talking about the spending then, of course we know Arsenal spent probably, if not the most any team spent in the summer transfer window. And a lot of people were scratching their heads thinking, is it going to work? Bringing in some unusual signings, but as we've seen, Ramsdale, really good signing. Odegaard, bringing him in fully. Ben White, again, all paying off for Arteta. And now in this career mode then, I do want to carry on that kind of theme that Arteta is building here at Arsenal by getting rid of the older players and bringing in younger players who are hungry and want to play for the shirt pretty much, and hopefully develop them, getting them playing our style of football. And one player I'm really excited to use, well, two players, one is Odegaard, but the second one and main priority is Saka. Again, you got Smith Rowe in this team, you got Martinelli, other great players as well. But Saka, I can't wait to use him and actually develop him and get him to be, you know, one of our best players. And in our first transfer window then, we've got 89.5 million to spend, guys. Over 500k in the transfer budget. We can definitely use that and add some really good additions to the team. And okay then, guys, I've got one job for you. Down below in the comment section right now, I want you to let me know one transfer suggestion. Could be anyone, but someone you think that Arsenal need right now in the team that we can afford with that transfer budget. But okay then, guys, you're looking forward to the start of a brand new career mode on our channel. Please let me know by dropping a like down below in the video. If you guys can smash out over, let's say, 300 likes, I'll make sure there's another episode out tomorrow for you guys. And also, if you're new here to the channel, you want to see more videos like this, upload an episode of career mode every single day, hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. You can always go back and change your mind. And of course then, guys, we are going to return the feature where you can comment down below and get yourself featured in every single episode. Again, it can be anything from the squad to formation to tactics, instructions, signings, kit numbers, anything Arsenal related, anything related to FIFA. Let me know down below in the comments, and I pick 3 out every episode. And of course, then we touched on how Arteta has done really well, you know, selling, trying to get rid of the older players, then bring in younger players. And I want to do that in this career mode, but we don't have to use the youth academy. I'm not against, you know, going out signing a 19-year-old from a championship team or a French team or a German team. We don't have to use the youth academy. And now I do want to bring it up then, before we go any further in today's episode, we are using the Realism mod, guys. As you can see from the background, we've got a custom background. We've also got custom features as well. You can see here we've got an injury list. We can go through all the teams and see which players are injured. As you can see over here as well, we can have a look at distant standings, you know, legacy table, fixtures and results. So yeah, if you guys not seen it before, it just adds a number of mods which make it a little bit more fun. And because I'm using the Realism mod, I've got to use an old squad file. Now you guys might be thinking, what's a squad file? So a squad file is basically it's basically self-explanatory. A squad file, you know, if I was to transfer Aubameyang to Barcelona, that wouldn't be the original squad file that came with FIFA 22. So with the Realism mod, I've got to use the original FIFA 22 squad file. That's why players like Aubameyang are still here. And okay, maybe a better way to explain it is, you can see here, obviously we've got Gavi from Barcelona. Now let's just say, you know, he's registered to number 50. But let's just say before I start the career mode, I transfer him to, let's say, Atalanta, for example. Another player will become number 50 and they will have Gavi's face. So that's why we got to stick with the original squad file. But of course then, that isn't a problem. The only problem could be is trying to get rid of Aubameyang. Now, we could go ahead and release him. That way then he's gone on a free. But I do want to try and get him going to Barcelona. So what I might try to do, add him to the transfer list. If Barcelona come in, let's say they pay 20 million. What I'll do is when they pay it, and then I'll remove it with the cheat engine from our transfer budget, so he's gone for free. But okay then, I think that's enough talking about the Realism mod and all that sort of stuff. Let's take a look at this team actually and get in depth for this right now and see what we want to do in this first season. Now of course we know Arteta spent a lot of money on this side. It's looking good. It's looking like it does need developing. I'm not against that at all. But again, striking options, Lacazette isn't bad. Obviously we've got Aubameyang, but we're looking to sell him. Nketiah, Balogun. To be honest, I feel like we could do with a striker. Because if goals dry up and Lacazette starts to decline, how is Lacazette now? 30. Yeah, I think a young striker is definitely needed. Odegaard at cam. Yeah, apart from Odegaard at cam, we've got no one else really. So we could do another cam in there. Again, Smith Rowe can play cam in my opinion, but do I want him playing cam or do I want him out on the left? Obviously, Martinelli can play the left. So we've got a number of players who can play a number of positions. But again, Saka on the right, really good option there. Tomiyasu at right back, Ben White, Gabriel, Ramsdale. Now, normally Ramsdale, I would go, you know what, a new keeper. But considering he's impressed in real life, I'm happy keeping him. Down to the bench, Pepe. I think we have to get him sold. I really do think we have to get him sold. I think he's played a little bit better under Arteta, but still, for 80 million, it's just not good enough. So let's get him sold. Let's get some money in for him. And again, replace him with someone younger that's up and coming. He's what, 26 now? Sell him. Get someone that's 21, 22, ready to develop. And I think this team is looking fairly good. Of course, a few players I would like to send out on loan. Balogun, for example, a couple of these players down here as well, because they're not going to get any game time. So as you guys have seen, then we've got 89.5 million in the transfer budget. There is one thing I want to do straight away, and that is see if Saka will take a new deal. Because again, he's one player that I want to keep forever in this career mode. So let's have a see. How long has he got left on his current deal? Is he one of the players with... Okay, he's got longer than a year by the looks of it. He might already have a decent contract. I just want to find out right now how long Saka's actually got. So he's got 3 years, which isn't bad. However, I kind of want to get him tied down in a 5-year deal. You know, maybe get a release clause on there as well, or just remove a release clause. Just because, again, he's one player for the future. And here we go then, into the contract talks with Saka right now. Again, he's got 3 years left. There's no need for a new contract, but at the same time, to make sure no clubs come in for him in this transfer window and the next couple of transfer windows, I want to make sure we're getting tied down on a 5-year deal, possibly. So here we go. Squad role important. Let's go ahead and accept. I thought he might have wanted crucial, but I'll take important any day of the week. He wants a 2-year extension. That'll take him up to 5 years. Could we get maybe 4 years extension? That'll take him up obviously to 7. Okay, is the limit 5? I don't mind that. We'll try 3, but I think the limit is... Okay, no. Another 3 years on. So 6 years he'll have left on his contract after this right now. Release clause, I'm going to disregard it. Yeah, okay, again, we're not in La Liga right now. I feel like we don't need release clauses. Here we go. Wage, he's on 57k a week. I think maybe we offer him 80k. It's a decent jump, but then again, if he's signing another 3-year deal, you'd probably want maybe 100k. I'm going to go with 85, and then maybe signing on bonus 500k. Is that too much? Is that? I think that's a decent amount, because again, he's going to be 85k for 6 years, which is a long time. It's not that big of a jump in his current wage. 500k, we can spend that right now. We've got 89 million, so that's no problem to me. Let's submit the offer. Let's see what Saka says to that. Can we get him tied down for another 3 years? Here we go, Saka. And, okay, goes ahead and accepts, and it's a reasonable offer. But there we go. As you guys can see, Saka's got 6 years left on his deal right now. Obviously, the longest contract out of any of the players in the club. There is a few other players, of course, that I feel like do deserve new contracts as well. But right now, Saka was the main priority. And okay, then tying Saka down on a new deal. I think it's time to get some players on the transfer list again. Aubameyang, we'll get him on there. See if Barcelona come with a transfer offer, and also Pepe. There might be a few other players as well, but I think them two are the main two for now. But looking at new transfers, guys, again, that's why I want your guys' support down below. Where do you think this team could improve even more? Apart from, you know, it's easy to say goalkeeper, like I mentioned, 78 rated, but we want to develop him. I think maybe a CDM to partner up with Partey would be key. And also a striker. Again, Lacazette, I'm not against using him. I want to use him, but at the same time, I think someone up and coming, young. Again, let me know your suggestions down below. And in the global transfer network, then, we already have these 3 roles sort of set up right now. Any position, first team quality playmaker. I feel like we've got that in Odegaard. Right back, well, you could possibly say, you know, maybe a right back. We've got Tomiyasu, of course, Chambers, Cedric. However, none of them 80 rated. Tomiyasu is 22, so again, can still develop. Got no problem with that. But right now, I think we could get a striker, CDM, then maybe sign a youngster as well. Someone up and coming. There's a few players on this list already. Some of them I'm familiar with, some of them I'm not. But you guys have to let me know. And I wonder how much we could actually get for Pepe then. Let's have a look, because obviously we've got 89 million. He's valued at 18.5 million. That isn't a lot. That isn't a lot. He's got 3 years left on his deal. However, selling him would get 100k off the wage budget, which is really nice to see. Again, I can get 25. I guess I'd be happy with that. And what do you guys reckon then we do with El Nene? Right now, he's got 12 months left on his contract. He's 28. Again, not saying he's not a solid player, because I do think he is. But at the same time, I'm thinking 12 months left. Do we look at moving him on, valued at 3.8 million? And he could help possibly fund that new CDM signing. Because as you can see, Torreira out on loan. We could just recall him and just say we don't need a CDM. However, I feel like we do. I feel like we do need to sign one. And already then we're getting a few transfer offers in right now. You can see Pepe an offering from Atletico Madrid for 18.8. Got to admit, I'm going to try and push for a little bit more in that deal. Tavares, no way am I sending him out on loan. We need him in this team. But Pepe right now, I'm going to go ahead and negotiate with Atletico, with Simeone, and see if we can get a little bit more. And now, do I see Atletico paying 25 million? Probably not. I really don't. But I'm get him out the door, get at 18 million in. I'll be happy with that. But here we go. Okay, player swap. Is there anyone we could swap? I doubt it. I really do doubt it. Could we get, I don't know. There's no one we could really get out of their team that is probably worth it at 18 million. Like, there's a few youngsters in there, but they're all worth not as much as Pepe. Yeah, again, fullbacks. Do we need a fullback right now? And again, guys, the squad file Trippier is at Atletico. Yeah, I think we have to just go straight with cash. Now, again, I'm going to go in with 25. See what he says. He might walk away. I hope he doesn't. I hope we can come to some sort of agreement. But again, I'm sticking to the 25, 18.8. He's sticking to that as well. Let's try go with 23. What does he say to that? If we can meet in the middle at 20, I'll be happy. 19. Okay, so we might meet in the middle here at 20. Let's try 21.5. Here we go, 21.5. Let's see what Simeone says to that. Will he pay 21.5? And okay, he's going... What? Okay, no, he's gonna look at alternatives. Okay, I thought we could have agreed in the middle. And so a lot of offers coming in right now. As you can see, Kieran Tierney, an offer from United. No way. Why do they need another left back? They got Shaw, they got Telles. They don't need another one. Let's reject that right now. Aubameyang, an offer in from Lyon. Again, what do I do, guys? Well, let him go for free. I don't mind letting him go for free. I really don't. But does it have to be Barcelona or should it be another team? You guys let me know. But for now, I'm going to reject this. And some more offers coming in. Chambers, Holding. I've rejected them. And okay, then the transfer offers don't just end there. Right now, we've got a transfer offer from Burnley for Aubameyang. No way. Let's just reject that to start with here. Pepe, another offer's coming in. 18.9. You know what, guys? I'm starting to think, do we just accept that? It does say we can get 21.6. But I don't want to miss the chance to sell him. So if anything, Hertha Berlin. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's accept that. Let's get him sold. And then El Nene, an offer coming in. You know what? I'm tempted to accept this. I really am. Osasuna, 3.3. Yeah, let's accept that. Kolasinac, no, let's reject that. And of course, then before I forget, let's get some development plans on all of these players right now. Because again, it's vital we get them on as soon as possible. Saka, do we keep him as a right mid? Do we develop him to a cam and play a 4-2-3-1 narrow? Or do we just stick to him as he is? I really don't mind. Right now, going forward, I feel like we need to improve that finishing. So inverted wide midfielder won't help. Support, wow, okay, none of these will improve his finishing. That's a little bit of a problem right now. What do we go with? Because I feel like he does so well getting into the box. If we can just finish some more chances, we'll have a real goal scorer on our hands. Do I get him on right winger? Well, that will do his finishing. It'll take 15 weeks to convert him, but it'll also do his finishing. I think we'll go with that. And when it comes to signing some young players then, I feel like we should look at League One. You know, it's a league I don't really sign players from, to be honest, unless it's a PSG player or, you know, something like that. But I feel like we should look for some youngsters in this league, of course. Probably ages between 16, I'd say maybe 22, 23 being the limit. But I can imagine, guys, there's some absolute gems in this league. And I've actually only just noticed then, this formation is down as a 4-4-1-1, and I thought it's a 4-2-3-1. And the only difference is, well, the two centre mids are just, well, the two CDMs, sorry, are centre mids in this formation. That is the only difference. I don't mind keeping it this way, I really don't. But that's why I need your guys' help down below on tactics. What should we go with? What should we choose? Should we choose, should we go with what Arteta uses in real life? Should we try and copy that? Also instructions. What do we go with certain players? Because right now, everything is just pretty much on basic. And there we have it then. 2 players have been sold. And then he sold him. Again, guys, I just feel like we should just get our money in right now with 1 year left in his deal. 1 year left in his contract. Pepe sold, 15 million coming in. And Aubameyang, another offer, this time from Leeds. Like, where's Barcelona at? Do Barcelona not want to sign him? I mean, you can have him for free. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to sort that. And with them 2 players sold, we now have 107 million. Again, we don't have to spend it all in this transfer window. We don't have to spend it all this season. But it would be nice to use some of it and bring in 2 great players. Now, we are going to be playing a game then in today's episode. Our first game of the season, of course, is Brentford. I remember watching this game, actually, and seeing, I think Arsenal lost 2-0, if I remember rightfully. Yeah, first game of the season. Brentford just got promoted. Everyone at the time, well, even including me, to be honest, a little bit shocked at Brentford winning. But as we've seen, now towards the end of the season, Brentford in the bottom 5 or so, bottom 6. Arsenal looking like they're going to get top 4, so, you know, things have definitely changed since then. Wow, okay, then Man City are joining on the bandwagon right now. They want to sign Aubameyang as well. It seems to be all Premier League clubs so far, obviously apart from Lyon. Kolasinac, an offer coming in. Would you guys think we should sell him? Should we not? Again, I don't want to do too much until I see you guys' comments down below. So right now, I'm going to reject both of these. Now, before we do get into our first game then, I do want to have a look at the board objectives and see what is set for us this season. Let's have a see. Sign one veteran player. I've got an idea. I've got an idea who that could be. I've got a really good idea who that could be right now. Youth development, you can see sign 4 players in the youth academy. Assigned to pretty much every position. Goalkeeper, defender, midfielder and forward. Brand exposure, 5 wins in away games. That's easy. Sign 1 veteran player. In terms of the league, what is to finish in the Europa League spot? Reach the final of the FA Cup. Wow, okay. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. That's not actually too bad. And okay, then that veteran player is going to be Cesc Fabregas. Again, it's just an idea I just had. I thought, you know what? Let's bring him back to the club. Now, of course, Arsenal don't really want to go down that route of signing older players. But Fabregas, he's on 30k a week. He's not going to break the bank bringing him in. He's probably got maybe a year or 2 left. Do you want to sign a veteran player? And Fabregas, it's a pretty good idea. Okay, here we go then. Let's get into our first game in this career mode. Taking on Brentford, guys, away from home. Yeah, to be honest, I'm looking quite confident going into this. But as we know, Arsenal lost this 2-0 in real life. It's going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult. I've gone with this lineup, pretty much the usual lineup. Xhaka coming in, Partey, you know, partner alongside him. Odegaard in behind Lacazette. Smith Rowe, Saka on the wings, usual defense, and Ramsdale in goal. So let's get into it. Here we go then, guys. Let's get into this game. Let's get 3 points on the board to start this career mode. That'd be a really good start for me. And again, looking just to see patterns of play and, you know, looking at positives. And you know what, guys? Thinking about it. Actually, let's not talk about that a minute. Let's not talk about what I was about to talk about. There we go. We're away. We're away. Here we go. Saka. Lacazette, maybe. Playing maybe a 1-2 with him. Oh, wow. Okay. He's gone straight past Lacazette. But what I was thinking was, Ivan Toney wouldn't be a bad signing, you know. I feel like if you don't get picked up by a Premier League team at the end of this current season in real life, I'll be really surprised. Like, really surprised. Trying to stop Ivan Toney. Ben White, we get it away. Saka. Again, seen a lot of the ball already. Saka. Lacazette making a run. Over the top for him. Is he on... I'm going to say, is he onside? But no, offside. Brentford with a throw-in. Tomiyasu, a little bit of work to do at the moment. Again, I'm still getting used to this team as well. I don't think I've ever used the Arsenal team. Because I only just do career mode, so if I don't do a career mode with a certain team, I've not used them. And Gabriel, there we go, we can get that cleared now with Tierney. Oh, so there we go, good tackle. Odegaard's making the run. Could do with Saka right now, and he's sitting back, maybe because of instructions. Odegaard, go on, Odegaard, hit that. Oh wow, okay. Okay, why he's gone near post there, I'll never know. I was aiming for far corner. Oh, there we go, get that. There we go, Gabriel. What is that for a pass? What is that? What was that for a pass? There we go. Play that. Wow. What? Why can't we get Jensen? No, surely not. Surely not. He's free. He's free. Could we have a Brentford win in this game? Because that was poor. That was really, really poor defending. I'm going to say it right now. Brentford have just been given basically an easy goal. I don't think they've scored an easier goal. Look at the replays. No one's really putting a foot in. The pass, and there you go. So much time, so much space on the ball. Ramsdale. It's easy to say Ramsdale should have done better, and I feel like he maybe should have. But at the same time, the guys had a clear shot. All right, here we go. Smith Rowe. We need to get the wingers in use. Again, maybe because of the formation or the tactics, they're not really getting forward. Like, where's Smith Rowe? Okay, he's out wide. Play that in the middle. Oh, try to play that. Try to play it like Lacazette. Right, let's not have a repeat of what's just happened. Let's not have a repeat. No. Guys, what? Wow, okay. Okay. This game has not gone the way we wanted to. I've just slid in. Why I've slid in there, I'll never know. I think because I anticipate he's going to play the pass into the box. So I thought, you know what, cut the pass, slide in, just get it out for a corner. Okay, we're down to 10 men. We need to sort that. Let's get this saved. Ivan Toney. He's going right. He's gone top left. Wow, okay. 2-0 Brentford, and we're not even in the second half yet. 37 minutes in. Brentford lead 2-0. We're down to 10 men. We have not started this game off so well. We have not. I don't know what to do formation-wise. Obviously, I have to get a left-back on, but I don't know where to lose a player. Maybe a 4-4-2. Odegaard sits in with Partey. Maybe Saka up top with Lacazette, something like that. I really don't know. Okay, so you know what then, guys? What I think we're going to do right now is, again, we need that attacking threat. But I think Xhaka is going to come off. Tavares is going to come on. Then we're going to obviously put Tavares at left back. Then we're missing a hole here. Then do we go with maybe Odegaard there and just leave that gap there? Obviously, it's going to be a gap between the two centre mids and the striker. But I'm hoping Odegaard can push forward and provide that. We'll see. Odegaard can win that. Odegaard, how are you not winning that? How are you not winning that? It's going to be difficult, this. Against 10 against 11, it's not going to be easy. They're already 2-0 up. They've got good momentum going. After that second goal, yeah, it's not going to be enjoyable for the rest of the game. And there we go then, guys. Half time right now. We've got a big 45 minutes coming up. Really, really big 45 minutes. Yeah, we've got to improve. But before we do go ahead then and get into the second half, let's have a look at the match facts. Yeah, look at possession. 72-28. Possession-wise, we're not... The thing that annoys me about this, going into this game, I didn't think it'd be this bad. I've not gone out of my way to play this badly. I just haven't. Possession, let's have a look. Yeah, again, we had a little bit towards the end of that first half, 36-64, but still not good enough. Thomas Partey, Saka. Okay, back to Saka. Go on, finish. Oh, come on, that's the goal we needed. That is the goal we needed, Saka. That's why I'm saying he needs to improve his finishing, but really good play. Lacazette returning the ball. But Saka, imagine he gets that in, and we're back. We're back in this game. There we go, Saka. Lacazette, we've got to return it to him. We've got to return that to him. I feel like unless we have Saka in behind, or we somehow build possession up, get Lacazette in the box, we're not going to have a good chance. We're really not. Ben White gets it away. Lacazette, Saka's behind him. This is what I'm on about, guys. Odegaard, okay, looking for Smith Rowe. Saka's near him. Play that to Saka. Just going to hold on to this. Lacazette, play that down. Not bad. Tomiyasu. The pass is on. The strike. But it's blocked. Partey. He loses it out to Norgard. Yeah, okay. And I don't think possession-wise we've got much better either. To be honest, down to 10 men. Obviously, we're missing that player in midfield. It's going to be hard. Is that... Yeah, I think it's handball. Wow, okay. Handball. But because we're missing that player in that 10 role, we're missing... It's hard to build it up. Build up the play. But we can only but try our best. There we go. Odegaard. Smith Rowe. Out wide. Lacazette. I'm going to drag that back, actually. Drag that back. Looking for the pass. Oh, wow, okay. I was looking for a pass inside. We couldn't play it. Okay, so 2 minutes added on. It's looking like we're getting nothing out of this game. It's really struggling to get forward. Saka. Play that out wide. We could maybe get something. Tomiyasu. A little cross. Again, it's difficult to get this ball into the box. The pass is on. Lacazette. The touch. Smith Rowe. Nothing. We're not getting anything from this game. Nothing at all. And there we go. It ends. A 2-0 defeat. Down to 10 men in the opening 40 minutes. It was a poor start to the career mode. It really was. Again, normally in that situation when I slide in, I cut the pass and it goes out for a corner. But in this instance, we get a red card, sent off, down to 10 men, and it was poor. It was really, really poor, let's be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie then, it was frustrating to see that red card come out, to be honest. Like, again, it just annoys me because I think even if we didn't get a red card, I don't know how much better we would have played. It was a really poor game. The fact that we allowed Brentford to score 2 in 30 minutes, obviously one of them being the red card, but it's just not good enough. And I think part of the problem then in that game was just the wide plays. They were sat far too deep for me. Like, say we got the balls to Odegaard, the only option we had was Lacazette. You know, Smith Rowe, Saka weren't making these runs into these positions, so I had no one really to pass to apart from Lacazette. Yeah, so you can see where the problem was. And funny enough then, after that game, we do get a transfer in for Kieran Tierney. We're not going to sell him, of course. Let's go ahead and reject. But let's see then who else lost their opening game of this season. So you can see City, of course, won theirs. Brentford in second place with a 2-goal difference. But I'm more interested towards the bottom and the middle of the table right now. So, okay, Spurs. Spurs are actually lower than us. Who did Spurs have first game of the season? I can't. Okay, City, they won 4-1. I think Spurs actually won that game in real life 1-0. I think they won 1-0. But Spurs are at the bottom. I'm happy with that, to be honest. I'm glad we're not the only sort of biggest team here down at the bottom. But yeah, it's not best, is it? United got to win in their first game. West Ham got a draw. Newcastle draw. Leicester draw. But we got defeat. And okay, next episode, it really doesn't get any easier. We've got Chelsea and we got Man City. So yeah, we've got to come up with something fast. Again, I think if we get no wingers pushing more forward, that will definitely help us in attack. Defense-wise, we're going to have to play Tavares at left back, which isn't great, let's be honest. Could play Saka there, but we need that threat going forward. But of course, the next episode we will be making a signing, whether that's a striker, whether that's a CDM. I think right now a CDM is more important. Someone's partner up with Partey in midfield, because keeping possession in that game just wasn't possible. I don't know. We got the ball, we'd lose it so easily, like so easily. So I think maybe a CDM next episode. Episode after that, a striker maybe. Either someone to come in and, you know, drop Lacazette to the bench, or someone to come in on the bench. And we are getting offers in right now for Aubameyang, but you can see Leipzig, Borussia Mönchengladbach coming in for him. But I think we're just going to wait and just see if Barcelona do come in. But okay, there we go then, guys. I think that's enough for the first episode of this Arsenal career mode. Really hasn't started the right way. One thing that kind of I'm happy about the defeat is that's how Arsenal started the season in real life. The only thing they didn't have, though, was the red card. Obviously, they've had plenty of red cards in their games. I think at one point, I think Arteta was speaking about it at one point, saying how come his team's had the most red cards this season. Is there something against them? Either way, you know, it is what it is. We start off the career mode. Sometimes we don't always get a win in the first game, and we have to just move on and move forward positively. So if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget, drop me a like down below, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in episode 2.